I want to say, up front, that I take full responsibility for this decision. I'm the founder and CEO. I'm responsible for the health of our company, for our direction, and for deciding how we execute that, including things like this. And
The economy works like a simple automated machine, but many people need help understanding its true nature and how it works. Unfortunately, it has led millions of people to suffer economically. To solve this problem, in today's video, I've decided to broaden your horizons regarding the economic blueprint. These useful templates have helped me learn a lot about the world economy and predict future economic directions or crises with ease. Without further ado, let's get started, shall we?
Now, Google is the latest tech firm planning to lay off substantial numbers of employees, up to 10,000 of them, it's reported.
Facebook owner is beginning major layoffs.
Major layoffs by tech companies. Just a week after job cuts at Twitter, Facebook parent company Meta today announced the firing of 11,000 employees at Facebook.
So how does the economy work? At first glance, the economy seems hard to understand. But if you take a closer look, you'll see it's a simple system that works in a straightforward way. It comprises different parts, with transactions repeating multiple times, like a clock. These transactions are human-driven, which creates three forces that drive the economy: the productivity growth, the short-term debt cycle, the long-term debt cycle. With these three forces combined, you'll understand how the economy works. To go further, let's understand what runs the economy, which is a transaction. Number 2, the transaction. The economy is all about transactions. Every day you create a transaction by purchasing goods or services and paying for them. A transaction involves a buyer and seller exchanging goods, businesses, assets, and services for money or credits. Simply put, the transaction is the foundation of any economy. Therefore, if you understand the transaction, you understood the economy. So where do these transactions take place? They happen in the bustling, dynamic world of the market. The market allows all buyers and sellers to carry out transactions. There are various markets, such as the stock market, the rice market, the wheat market, the oil market, the real estate market, the commodity market, and so on. The total of all these transactions in the various markets makes up the economy. That's it. It's easy. Now, you must be thinking, who are the principal actors in these transactions? People, the government, businesses, and banks all carry out these transactions. As I previously explained, the biggest of them all is the government, consisting of two parts. The central government receives, allocates resources, and spends tax funds. The central bank controls the amount of money that enters the economy by influencing the interest rate and printing new currency. It makes it a key actor in the economy's credit flow. As transactions occur between buyers and sellers, so does it happen between lenders and borrowers. Lenders want to make more money, so they give their money to borrowers who want to get something but cannot afford it, like cars, houses, or starting a business. Borrowers agree to pay the money back with interest. When interest rates are high, it reduces the rate of borrowers and vice versa. When a transaction happens, the lenders agree to give borrowers money. Credit has been created. Earning more money makes you credit worthy, which makes lenders willing to give you their money since you have what it takes to pay it back, either with your income or collateral assets. When you generate more money, you can then pay your debts. Productivity growth, increased spending, leads to increased income, which creates economic expansion. Number 3, productivity growth. You give in order to receive. The amount you get depends on the amount you can produce. We are made to understand that the more you learn, the higher your income, which is called productivity growth. But it's not necessary in the long run. In any economy with credit, more spending equals more income, leading to debt creation. Debt means borrowing from your future self, so you know that in the future you'll need to spend less to pay more. That's why understanding credit is very important. Credit is an asset for lenders and a liability for borrowers. NerdWallet's annual report on household debts found over $460 billion in credit. and about $39.8 billion in circulation. When you borrow money, spending it on things that generate income helps the borrower more than spending it on consumption. Know this, borrowing creates a cycle where when it goes up, it must surely come down, leading to a short-term debt cycle. Number 4, the short-term debt cycle. When credit is increased, it leads to more spending, which in turn leads to an increase in the price of goods. Since the available goods are less than the available money for exchange, this leads to inflation. The central bank reduces it by increasing interest rates. Borrowers reduce their borrowing since they cannot afford to pay high interest rates. It then reduces spending and the price of goods goes down. It leads to deflation, which, if it continues, leads to recession. The central bank then controls this by reducing interest rates, which increases spending and leads to economic expansion. You see now how the economy operates like an automated machine. In this cycle, the central bank controls the economy. More debt equals more growth. Why? Because only a few people are willing to pay. Deficits rise faster than income, resulting in long-term debt. Number 5, the long-term debt cycle. Lenders are willing to give credit despite people becoming more indebted. Why? Because everyone thinks everything is all right when they see income rise, stocks rise, and assets rise, all on borrowed money. It makes income and debt grow equally. With the increased value of assets, people borrow to buy them. But in the long run, debt rises faster than income, leading to less spending, which means less money in circulation, creating what we call deleveraging. It causes social unrest, reduces spending, causes stocks to fall, and makes lenders unable to give credit. It appears to be a recession, but the only difference is that interest rates can't be lowered anymore. So, how do we solve this problem? Well, to solve the problem, 1, the government and people must reduce their spending. Number 2, carry out debt restructuring. Number 3, some would say that you redistribute wealth by taking from the haves and giving to the have-nots. Number 4, the central bank prints new money. If done correctly, this problem can be resolved. So to ensure economic growth, debts must not rise above income, and income must not be more than productivity to avoid inflation. Finally, increase your productivity. We hope you enjoyed learning more about this fascinating topic, and we encourage you to continue exploring and questioning the world around you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content like this.